Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your wages are being garnished. We can stop that now. It's hard enough to pay your bills when things are good, let alone when a big chunk of your take-home pay is gone before you even get your check. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne, and I can stop the garnishment and get the creditors off your back immediately, often the same day as our consultation. Both Chapter 7 and 13 provide bankruptcy relief, but choosing the right chapter is crucial. In a free consultation, we can create a plan to get your finances back under your control. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle, and in just a week, we're doing it live.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, man, it's going to be awesome. Join us next Thursday at Snoqualmie Casino for Live Day.
Not only is it our show, BJ, but it's also the men's room. And we've got a 70s theme, and everything's live. You never know what's going to happen. And we're going to have a very musical theme. Lots of like name that tune type stuff with because the music's going to be performed live. So we're going to put the bands to the test to see if they can stump us with like opening riffs from classic 70s songs with the Rockaholics as well.
All right.
Which will be a lot of fun. Vicky's going to sing with her mouth full, and I heard Sarah's in to do it as well.
Oh, really? That's wonderful.
You never know what kind of surprise guests we might have. And I'm going to prove to you that I can play the piano.
Okay, fine.
Which I can't.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're going to prove if people can recognize what you're trying to play on the piano.
Yes,
Yeah.
That is the hope.
Yeah. Don't think it's, you know what, don't have a lot of hope for this one, but you know what? Good for you.
You want to put breakfast on it, BJ?
Well, they're providing free breakfast, aren't they?
I believe so, for us.
Yeah. So I feel like that's a bet that both of us would be like, sure, hey, I'll let you have the buffet that they give us for free over there.
I get to skip the line in front of you if I'm right.
There we go. Fine. Tickets are on sale now, yes, and there is a variety of ticket options for you. So, man, we'd love to see you out there. It's our first party in a long time. The only party we're going to have to celebrate the 50th anniversary of The Rock. You want tickets? You want info for Live Day next Thursday? Go to KISW.com.
Let's play B Migs.
It's time to play the game. Yeah. So everybody scream his name. B Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! B Migs, you're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs. And it's Thursday, so let's get cracking.
Release the Kraken.
Sploosh. And Kraken Thursday is powered by Coors Light. Yeah, it is. And it seems that we've got an update.
We've got good news, because thank you, Google, for sending me down the wrong path. It's like I always Google with a game to find out
Screw you, Google.
And it'll tell us what time it's at and what channel you can watch it on. And on Google, it just said, it's on ESPN Plus, but it is not. It's on Root, so.
Oh, awesome.
So good news for all of us that want to watch it on Root Sports. You can watch it on Root Sports tonight.
Let me get that rolling right now on my reminders here.
Watch the
Very
Kraken.
good news. So again, the Kraken are on Root tonight. It's on Root Sports.
So we get to hear the sweet sounds of John Forsland.
Nice. I love it. I'm very excited for this. And come on, a Kraken should beat a duck.
You would hope.
This is just how this works.
That duck is beating everybody right now, though.
That's annoying. Let's get to our contestant today. We got Will in Tacoma. Will, are you there?
I sure am. Good morning.
Good morning. All right, Steve, get out of here.
Goodbye.
Get out. For those playing at home, Will will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Will, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Let's do this.
Which condiment is made of mayonnaise, chopped pickles, capers, and herbs such as tarragon and dill? Will?
Tzatziki sauce.
No.
Pass.
Which actor plays Tony Montana in the movie Scarface?
Al Pacino.
Yes. Which billionaire piloted the first hot air balloon ever to cross the Atlantic?
Branson.
Yes. What color is Bert from Sesame Street?
He's yellow.
Yes. Who has been married to both Bruce Willis and Ashton Kutcher?
Demi Moore.
Yes. What is the name of the cup used by Christ at the Last Supper?
The Holy Grail.
Yes. What
Nice.
country has hosted the most Olympics?
England.
No.
UK.
No.
Try it.
Pass.
Okay.
Elvis Presley had the hit song titled A Little Less What?
A little less talk.
No. Really close, but not it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 correct.
That was a hit? I don't even know the name of that song.
You don't know it?
I love
Oh,
that
it's a
song.
great song. It's a great song. I can't think of it though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's a longer word for the word you said. Unfortunately, it is not the word that you said.
I can't think. I am oblivious to this song.
Really?
I mean, even with the clue. Wow. And I thought I knew like all the major ones by that person, but I guess I don't.
Wow, I think once it's said, you'll have that oh moment. I mean, wait.
Wow. I didn't know that was going to happen.
The aha moment.
Wow.
The aha moment.
I'd like to buy an O.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
I don't want to. I want to have an O moment here on the radio. I don't think that's cool. Nobody needs to see vinegar strokes. They don't
Well-
need to know about this.
Well, that was awkward. Steve, you're back. Thank goodness. Are you ready?
I want to give a quick shout out. Hey, to all the veterans. I'm
Yeah.
playing today for them, but
Nice.
mostly this texter. I says thanks for putting on a show that makes me smile and pulls me out of my worst bad moods. See you at Live Day from a veteran.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
I'm playing it for you, buddy.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
go.
listen, man. If we can do anything to make a Veterans Day happier and put a smile on their face, then that is well worth me getting up. I mean, that's
Told you,
I'm
our
glad.
stupidity makes people happy.
Yeah, I'm really. You know what? Thank you for the text, because once in a while, I'm like, what are we doing? So if this,
Once
but if
in a
this is-
while.
Once in a while.
yeah,
Once every 10 minutes.
Yeah. So it's if we're helping out a veteran, then you know what, dude, then our work is done. Really, because those are the folks getting the job done. So thank you, man.
Release the Kraken.
Perfect. Sploosh. Which condiment is made of mayonnaise, chopped pickles, capers, and herbs such as tarragon and dill?
Ranch?
No.
Ooh. Horseradish.
No.
I can see it, but I can't. I'm going to go blue cheese.
No. Which actor plays Tony Montana in the movie Scarface?
Al Pacino.
Yes.
hello.
What billionaire piloted the first hot air balloon to ever cross the Atlantic?
Oh, what's his face? Richard Branson.
Yes. What color is Bert from Sesame Street?
Bert is yellow.
Yes. Who has been married to both Bruce Willis and Ashton Kutcher?
Demi Moore.
Yes. What is the name of the cup used by Christ at the Last Supper?
The Holy Grail.
Yes. What country has hosted the most Olympics?
America.
Yes. Elvis Presley had the hit song titled A Little Less What?
Hello, last conversation.
Yes. Which West Coast city was the first in the world to have a permanent cable car service?
That would be San Francisco.
Yes. Stanley Tucci was in the movie The Devil Wears What?
Prada.
Yes. And Steve, you win Dolly Parton style 9 to 5.
Oh, well.
Sorry, Will.
Yeah.
No, it was a great game. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.
You too.
Good sport.
Yeah, there you go. Still, do not know that song.
He just
song?
sang it right there. A little less conversation. That was the
I
one you
know.
couldn't figure out.
And I even
You know why maybe? It was not a hit, I don't believe, when he was alive.
Yeah.
I think that song became a
Oh.
hit maybe 15 to 20 years ago when it was released on the greatest hits of Elvis.
Are you serious?
I remember
I think so.
being a kid or a teenager watching it on MTV.
Whoa.
Yeah, wow. I have no memory of this song at all. I mean, not that I was I'm not a huge Elvis fan, so it's very possible this song's popularity eluded me because I didn't care.
I know it was written back in the day, but then I think it was brought back because it was a remix,
Yeah, I remember the remix.
and that's what made it, I think, a hit. I could
Well,
be
that
wrong.
it makes a lot of sense in a way, because if it wasn't a hit song, it's almost new to a lot of people.
It was in the top 168 according to Wikipedia, but I don't remember. I never knew that song, and then all of a sudden I was like,
I definitely knew the remix for sure, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that song at all. Wow, from
It was
68
2002.
or wow. Wow, or 2002.
Wow, it's a remix that's 19 years old already. Wow, jeez. Does anybody know the condiment that's made of mayo, pickles, capers, and herbs such as tarragon and dill?
Is it tartar sauce?
Yeah, it's that tartar sauce.
I was going to say Thousand Island. Never mind.
No, it's the tartar.
Yeah, I was trying
You
to
gotta have
picture
ketchup.
I kept picturing the creamy white, and I couldn't think about which one.
Tartar sauce is so good.
Didn't you used to dance under that name?
Creamy white.
Creamy white, yes.
Nice.
I pitched that being my wrestling luchador name, but never happened.
Somebody already had it.
Yeah, the mask looked weird, and
Yeah, we don't.
everything was
really.
just awkward, and I wasn't getting booked.
That's fair.
Wow. Okay, we don't need that. New poll.
No one needed it, BJ.
Yeah. As you know, it's No Shave November, and a new poll was done, and people have asked, hey, have you ever had a beard or mustache for a while, then shaved it off, and then your significant other got angry about it? And I guess 1 in 6 men, indeed, have had an argument about facial hair.
My wife didn't get mad when I did it for the kids because I think maybe it was for the kids, but she really wanted me to have like the handlebars that were attached to like the sideburns and stuff.
Oh, like old timey.
Yeah, I tried to do it for a little while, but it was too much work. Like,
Yeah.
I don't actually want to spend any time shaving my face, so that's why I go for the big old beard.
See, for me,
can't blame you.
if it goes a couple of days where there's stubble, it's like a struggle just to even get a kiss out of the lovely wife because she's just like, I don't like it, it's scratchy. So I'm like, all right, off to the shower, time to shave the face.
Yeah, my wife said that when I first started doing this. 15 years ago, I started doing my version of a beard, which is basically like the Rev said, it is the lowest maintenance way to get one done. And she said the scratchy thing too, but you know me, Steve. I don't please anybody in my life, so I said, well, too bad.
Well, at least you're consistent with not pleasing people.
Yeah. 11% of men who are taking part in No Shave November say their significant other is not thrilled about it and can't wait for December 1st. And a new poll said that men who are clean shaven spend about $35 a month on things like razors and shaving cream. Well, there you go. I'm saving money.
Yeah, I'm trying to think like if I was going to get facial hair, what would I do? I feel like a beard is probably the best bet.
Yeah.
I think a mustache would be very unnerving for everybody.
Do you remember when you had a mustache?
Yes.
You looked weird.
Yes.
You look like you drank chocolate milk and didn't have a napkin.
Yeah.
It looked like I drove a white van with no windows.
I
Very bad look.
I could never just go mustache. I tried it, and my mustache I was graying on the sides, so it looked like the Hitler mustache.
Oh no!
Yeah, and
That's
I was
not the
like,
mustache you want.
Yeah, and I was like, oh man, no, look, there's hair on. It goes all the way over here, but they're like, yeah, well, we can't see that there, Sig Heil.
Or
And I'm like,
it's
all
the
right.
Charlie Chaplin mustache.
Yeah, unfortunately,
yeah.
nobody thinks of Charlie
Or
anymore.
the Michael
It's-
Jordan mustache.
Yeah, nobody gives you that.
Yeah, the only time I had in college, I had the mustache and the goatee. Like I did
Really?
that.
All artsy fartsy?
Well, I was in a Mike Patton phase, and it was like whatever
Oh.
he did, I was trying to do.
Fair enough, fair
From
enough,
Faith
yeah.
No More. Like he shaved did the undercut underneath his hair with the long top of your head and shaved around the sides. I tried that. It was always a very failed attempt.
Now, I would like clarification, Steve, because you said you would do the beard over the mustache, but a lot of people, when you say beard, you also mean mustache as
Yes.
well, because there are people that just rock the beard with no mustache, and it's like, is it
know,
the C. Everett
man.
Koop? Who the hell was like the famous guy, or like a leprechaun beard?
Mostly leprechaun,
Amish?
yeah.
Yeah.
Or Amish, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, I was like thinking of Steve going, man, if he rocked the Amish beard, that would be interesting.
Yeah, that one always kind of throws me off when I have buddies that have that look with with no mustache and just the beard, and it's like it takes a minute before I'm understanding what's going on with their face. I'm like,
Yeah.
why does your face seem something's off? Like you don't look bad, but something's off.
You're
You're magically
youthful.
delicious.
You're youthful, but
Right.
also very old.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, are you about to say 407 years ago or something?
Yeah, that's what it is. Hey, why would a woman throw hot soup in a cashier's face? Well, you're going to hear from that cashier at 7:19 on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. Well, there's a woman who's facing charges because, you just don't do this. She threw hot soup in the face of a Texas restaurant worker because the plastic bowl, the plastic bowl lid melted into the soup, which does suck. I mean, it's good to know that they serve hot soup. But, I mean, man, that is not the response. And here's restaurant worker Janelle telling her side of the story on TikTok.
Basically, this woman had called saying that her soup was so hot that it had melted the plastic lid into the soup. All she wanted to do was yell and cuss, and she called me names and the kitchen staff names. And then, as you saw, she had come into the restaurant. That is when she made the split decision to grab the hot menudo and throw it in my face. Now, the soup was not as hot as it was when it was fresh, but if anything, the spices from our soup definitely affected me more than anything. It really felt like I had just been pepper sprayed.
God, I thought she was going to say it was split pea soup when she made that split decision. I was like, what the? I don't know why. That was just the first thing I thought.
Really? Like, is this where we're going?
Well, I mean, it's on TikTok.
Just let me know. I mean, give me some time, and I'll get on the inappropriate bandwagon with you.
I'm watching the surveillance footage of her. That person should just be banned from getting food from anybody. Like all fast food, all takeout. Like, no, sorry, you're banned. You just suck as a human being. You don't deserve to be able to get food. You have to make your own food for the rest of your life.
You're absolutely right, because this, I mean, and if you watch the TikTok video, the girl seems just like, like any other young kid who's, you start out, you work in retail, you work in restaurant service. Doesn't seem like a problem at all. And you throw soup in her face for something that obviously she did not have anything to do with at all, first off.
Yeah, like the don't kill the messenger kind of saying he's coming into play.
I mean, that is so sad that's where we are as a society. It's like, she's a young kid. You're an adult. What are you doing? What are you doing just as a human being?
I tell you what, I feel bad for whoever she lives with. Like, I don't know if she's married, if it has a spouse or kids or roommates, but man, I got to imagine a lot of people walk on eggshells around that woman. Like, if she's going to snap that fast and just throw, I mean, not so hot, but still hot soup. And like she said, the spices are what's going to mess with it feels like she got pepper sprayed.
Yep.
I mean, what the hell is going on in your life that you're that quick to snap?
That's why you need me, because I would have no problem calling that woman out. I would not care. And if she gets physical with me, I would love it, because immediately I would be on the phone to the cops going, oh, you know what? Please punch me some more so the evidence will be there that we can finally get you taken away and put where you belong.
It looks like she's not holding a grudge, though, because when in the TikTok video where she was explaining what happened, she says, again, please refrain from harassing or threatening this woman. So at least she's like, hey.
Oh, so I should bring the soup that's hot to throw it back.
No, you got to eat the soup, Steve.
All right, fine.
So how about this?
How about split pea soup?
Wow. How about this? This girl she's gone Gandhi. I mean, man, she's treated like crap, but then does not say to treat the perpetrator like crap. Wow, that for a young person, what a great human being. What a great example of how you should be. I don't think I could be as poised as that. You throw soup
we just heard you say, I want her to punch me until I call the cops. It's very clear that you wouldn't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I want this woman taken away and forced rehabilitation, mental health stuff, because she's obviously not in her right mind. You do not do that to people. I mean, come on. Wow, what a beating, man.
It's the lukewarm topic of the day.
It's, I used to work in retail, so customer service, so this one always hits me hard whenever people act like idiots like this. And this customer definitely acted like an idiot, throwing hot soup in a cashier's face, all because of a melted plastic lid, which, again, you're getting hot soup. Sometimes that'll happen. Based on this, finish this sentence. I can't believe a customer did blank. What ridiculous story do you have about a customer? 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. What ridiculous story do you have about a customer? Your calls or texts after 3 days grace on The Rock.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Make your kitchen ready for every summer gathering this Memorial Day with LG and Lowe's. Our exclusive InstaView appliance suite includes ranges with air fry, refrigerators with slow melting craft ice, and an exclusive dishwasher you can only find at Lowe's. Plus, you'll get up to 10% back via a MasterCard prepaid card when you bundle eligible LG products via rebate. Shop Memorial Day savings at Lowe's. Offer valid 3/3 through 5/18 on select LG items only. See Lowe's.com/rebates for details and timing.
Everything is better electrified. like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.
Grandma, we miss you.
Come here, kids. It's so good to see you again. Grandma and I have to catch up. Why don't you play in the other room for a bit?
Okay.
It's good to see you again, Mom. We all missed you.
I'm sorry it took so long. I lost a lot to my gambling problems, but I'm happy to have my life back with you.
We are too, Mom.
If gambling is creating a problem for you, call the Washington State Helpline at 1-800-547-6133 or visit evergreencpg.org.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. You can check out this video on the BJ Mix page of KISW.com of this woman acting like an a-hole by throwing hot soup in a cashier's face. And the cashier's response is pretty amazing, including she's asking people not to harass the woman that did that to her, which, wow, for a young person to have that response after somebody throws soup at you, it's pretty amazing.
Because that's one of the crazier things I've seen happen because of social media and the internet is like if somebody's an idiot and acts a fool, even though they think they're anonymous, if someone puts the surveillance footage up there and they'll just be like, all right, internet, find this person. Mm-hmm. And within like an hour, they're like, here's the person, here's where they work, here's what they got for Christmas last year. Like it's insane what they can like dig up so fast. And then some people just like go nuts on that. So
you're absolutely
that's probably
right,
why
Steve.
she's like, hey, look, I didn't put her name out there, but I'm sure someone will figure this out.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I hope somebody does recognize the woman and then gets with her and says, you need help. Go get some mental help, because there's no way you're in your right mind when you're doing something like this over something as insignificant as, oh, my soup thing melted. They could just give you more soup. Big deal.
See, I just think, ma'am, you can get help if you want, but just to let you know, you're blacklisted from all food establishments.
Oh, really? Look at you going harsh.
If there's food in an establishment, you are not allowed in it.
That's it? No, no coming back.
You threw hot soup in a girl's face.
Wow, the food death penalty. Wow.
Yeah. At that point, no sports arena is nothing.
Nothing.
You serve a hot dog there, you can't go.
On the streets, if there's someone selling hot dogs on the streets, you need to leave that street.
I feel like the new order between Steve and Rev won't be I'm not going to participate in that. I'm going to move to a different country if you guys somehow get in power.
Well, just don't throw soup, and I don't think you'll have a problem.
The problem
this
is
a worldwide band, so good luck finding another place. You're going to have to build yourself your own island.
Okay.
On a different world.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is finish this sentence. I can't believe a customer did blank. What ridiculous story do you have about a customer? Let's go to Greg in Tacoma. Greg, you are on the Rock.
Hey, guys. How you doing this morning?
Morning, Greg. Welcome to the show. What you got for us, buddy?
Hey, so I've managed restaurants for quite a long time, and this was a couple years ago. We were Friday night. We were cranking busy on a nice long wait. Had a guy walk in with a party of 17 looking to be sat, and I told him it'd be a couple hours just because I was already on a wait, and for a table that size. We ended up exchanging some words. He got pretty frustrated. He ended up attacking me and dragging me to the ground because he couldn't make a reservation and plan ahead.
Whoa, wow, dude, that's just, man. People are just going. I mean, that's why it just so sucks to be in retail and restaurant service, because it really, really does. That's nuts.
It's insane.
It really is nuts. You walk into a restaurant and with 17 people and think you're going to get seated like right away without any sort of wait? Really?
What's impressive is that also there was none of the other 16 people were like, did we get reservations? Are we all good for this?
Right.
Like, I would think someone would say, guys, this is a little excessive. I'm never getting sat.
See, here's the thing. I bet somebody did, and he was like, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah.
And then when he realized he doesn't got this, that he's absolutely screwed, and who is he going to take the frustrations out on because of his idiocy?
Do you think he's like, I got this, and he's got like a $5 bill in his hand, he's trying to pull like a move, like, hey, what do you got to do to sit us? And he has $5.
Oh, yeah, $5 will get it done, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
How about, will the presidents help me? Mr. Lincoln?
Yeah, no, Mr. Lincoln's not going to help you.
I could never, ever do that kind of thing. And I've been told, like, oh, yeah, if you just hand them $20, they're going to put put you ahead of the line. I'm like, I don't want to be the guy at the one time where I find the one dude that doesn't go down that road.
And then calls you out in front of everybody?
Right. Like, sir, you think this $20 is going to bump you ahead of everyone else that's been waiting 2 hours?
That's my fear, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you got to drop a C note. I don't even know if 20 does it anymore. I think you got to drop 100 if you want to get to the head of the line. And I really do. And that's a lot of money to... that's a lot of dough. I think, you know what, I like my friends, but not the $100 worth.
If tables are turning, I'm working at a place, someone handed me $20, I'm going to walk over to someone who's eating. I'm like, sorry, you got to go.
You know what, I feel like you're still living in the 90s, Steve. $20 is not worth that much anymore.
Oh, yeah. That's $20 in my pocket.
Okay, yeah, I feel like you are really a cheap date for yourself. Good for you. Take that $20 and go get yourself a coffee.
Raise your standards, Steve.
We just got our appetizer. I'm sorry, you're going to have to leave.
Yeah.
We've got more important people to sit here.
And then they'll see the 20 and they'll go, you're kicking us out for $20?
Well, then it turns into a bidding war.
Yes, you can stay for 40.
Oh, hell, I'll bid with the idiot that was trying to kick me out for 20. I'll go, sure, I'll give you 21. And Steve will be like, all right, you're staying.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
They gave me $21.
Yeah.
I literally want to see this in a restaurant.
It'll be the idiot's bidding war. Oh, I will be sitting there going, I would sit there and go, really? It was $1 more and you're coming back for a $2? Well, okay. You know, I'd be like, this is the dumbest server I've ever met in my life.
It'll make my day go quicker.
All right, let's go to Rachel. Hey, Rachel, you are on the rock.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hello.
Good morning, Rachel. What about you? What ridiculous story you have about a customer?
Well, I worked retail, tons of different retail jobs up in Anacortes. One of them was a shoe store. I got a couple quick stories. One guy came in, bought these nice, expensive Nike flip-flops, came back about 4 hours later because he had gone hiking in them, and he wanted to return them because they were destroyed. So that didn't work.
Wow.
And my better story is I totally had a complete Karen. This was before Karens were Karens. She wanted a $100 discount off of these shoes. She said she was from Bellevue. She gets whatever she wants. She literally said that.
Wow.
And, she wouldn't leave until I gave her my manager's phone number, which I refused to do. And I actually got to kick her out of the store. It was very satisfying.
Good for you. I mean, you know, seriously, first of all, how dare you disparage the good name of Bellevue by saying you're from Bellevue? Who would ever act like that for who's a Bellevuean, a Bellevueanite? I don't know. God.
Let's go Bellevue if you're going to talk like that.
What are you talking about? Bellevue's, okay, they may be like that. Yeah, working in retail, man. It's a thankless job. Of course, now you can be a lot more rude to the customers than I could back in my day. Joey D's, of course. When Joey D's went to work for the supermarket, I was like, I don't think this kid's really customer service friendly. I'm not sure it's going to go well if a customer gives him any kind of grief. I don't know.
I feel like he's got like the temperament to handle idiots. He works with us.
Oh, yeah.
And he's always smiling still. I don't understand that.
I feel like Joe he wouldn't be like overly aggressive, but it would be sort of like that dry response. Why are you wasting my time with your breath?
Oh, I could see him having something snarky to say, but I don't think he would snap at the person fully.
Oh, yeah. He wouldn't go out of his mind, but I don't think he would be super helpful either. And I'm wondering if Joey D's, any wonderful stories back in the supermarket days?
Oh, I have a lot, but I definitely have one of my favorite ones, which was this time I was bagging groceries at the front of our grocery store, and this lady came in and decided to use the motorized cart, which is the thing you do, if you can't walk very well.
Oh, yeah, those things are awesome.
Well, they can gain a little bit of speed, so she got in it, put her purse in, was going down, and then for whatever reason decided to channel her inner Vin Diesel, put it all the way to max power, and crashed into about 40 bottles of wine.
Woo! Oh, that had to be so epic to see.
You buy it.
Did she stick around or did she drive off?
She face planted right into the front of it and kind of just sat there for a minute, and the whole crowd went silent because everyone turned around because it was right in the middle of the store.
Awesome.
And my buddy next to me just chuckles and goes, "Ha, wasted."
GTA style.
How do you get out of that? I mean, you're in it. I mean, first of all, you apparently can't really move too well because you're in the damn, that's why you're driving one of those carts. And then who knows if you're just all the bottles around you. How do you gracefully remove yourself from that situation?
There's no graceful in that one.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I can't think of any way that you could get out of that without looking like an idiot.
I mean, I've seen that in a grocery store with an end display. I wasn't working, which was the greatest thing in the world. When you're not an employee and see something like that happen, it's even best because you go, I don't have to be responsible for any of this.
Right.
Oh, man. But it wasn't bottles. It was, just one of those big, like, Kraft macaroni and cheese, whatever, on the end. And just, oh, man, it was epic. It really, really was. Because it was Domino's. Oh, all of them coming down.
Everywhere, yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
And I just wanted to high five the guy. He was definitely traumatized, but I'm like, no, dude, that is the epic. I always wanted to see that happen. You've made my life.
Someone texted in saying I worked at a tire place and this little old lady wasn't happy with the new tires, so she brought a wheel and tire back and threw it through the window.
That's a commercial.
It's impressive. It's a little old lady. That's good strength.
Really? A little old lady was able to throw a tire through a window.
Yeah.
I can't even pick up a tire. Well, I mean,
I guess it depends on the tire.
It's literally a commercial from Discount Tire Company.
Is it really?
Yes.
Is it? Oh, so it's not even a real thing?
These
Why?
texters are lying to us with fake news.
Yeah, it's because you guys aren't here for a while. Yeah, no, it is literally a commercial for Discount Tire Company to say if you're ever, not happy with your product, you can feel free to bring it back.
Oh, yeah.
Some lady walks it through a window.
See, she can do it. They got surveillance footage of it, BJ, right there.
Okay.
Surveillance, yeah. Check that one out on TikTok.
Well, here's the thing, though.
So they just told us a commercial.
Is it
Awesome.
Is it life imitating art or art imitating life?
No, they even said they worked for Discount Tire. I left that part out because I was like, I'll just keep it as a tire company.
No.
The texter is just making it up.
Oh, so the texter was doing a joke, and we just let it go right over our heads.
I've never seen this commercial.
I've never seen it either until now.
It's a staple for my childhood. If you're around this area, you saw it all of the time.
Oh, that's why. So it's an older commercial.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't imagine they're showing it today.
Like the 80s or 90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, all right. Well, that makes sense. That's a great commercial. I wish we had that where I was growing up.
The commercial's from 1975.
1975.
Oh, man, that's a great commercial.
Apparently, it was in the Guinness Book of World Records for being the longest continuously running television ad in history. Because it's been around for so long. Yeah.
Wow. Good for them. And Discount Tire's still around. Good for them, man. That's a great commercial. Well, I was going to say the texter was trolling us, but literally they told us, no, I'm telling you a joke because I work for Discount Tire.
I don't know this.
No, Steve, you and I are the idiots that weren't around in 75 to see these commercials. That's awesome.
So it said that an online customer wasn't happy with their purchase, so they called the Pierce County Sheriff to come and arrest my boss. The sheriff actually showed up based on whatever they said, but once they showed up, they were pretty confused and sorted it all out.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Seriously?
Wow.
I mean, really? Is this? Because that happened. I mean, we weren't customers. Well, we were customers in a hotel, and we were playing a very aggressive, a very loud board game, but we weren't, we were fine. And other people called the cops on us rather than go to the hotel and go, I think there's a problem over there. And instead they just called the cops. And so the cops come in and go, we heard there's distressful situations going on. And they were scratching their heads too, like, what the hell? What's going on over here?
Well, this old guy over here, BJ, he gets very loud and very yelly.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't me so much. It was we had one of the people who was drinking a lot of wine. And you don't play a game where you try to lie and deceive and drink a lot of wine when people don't believe you, because then the wine has you get more paranoid and whatever.
Someone said I worked at DQ. Customer threw what was left of his banana split at me because there was a small brown spot on the banana. I couldn't refund it because they already ate most of it. And a brown spot's not going to be it. It's so funny.
Wow.
You just cover that part up with ice cream and you're fine. No more brown spot. It's gone.
Wow.
Did you see your daughter's in the room?
Oh, well, she was... Sarah. She's worked with old people. She's worked in the restaurant business. I mean...
This happened at the restaurant. The way my restaurant is set up is there's two just individual bathrooms. So if it's like a bumping night, like a Friday, Saturday night, like if you have to wait outside the bathroom, the line just kind of, get it. The line just kind of like, forms outside. And so this group of girls, I think, had a bit too much to drink, and one of them needed to use the restroom, but there was a long line, so she had to wait. And there was this nice fake planted pot in the corner of where she was waiting, and decided she couldn't wait no more and puked all in that plant. I saw it all happen, and I went to her and was like, "Are you okay?" And she just like looks at me and she's like, "Yes, but I'm going to take this now." And picks up the plant that she just puked in and leaves the restaurant.
Yeah, it's hers now. She marked it.
I respect that she said, you know what, you guys don't need this anymore.
Yeah, at first I was going to fight her on it. Like, you don't need this. No. And then I was like, no, I will buy another plant for this rest. I don't want this. This belongs to you. It was disgusting. But, I mean, hey, puke doesn't wait, so... She had to do it somewhere.
That's one of life's greatest lessons. Puke doesn't. Did you see the video? There's like a college basketball game and it was happening at like Madison Square Garden, and some guy in the back behind the announcers was chugging a beer, and I don't know if his buddy said something or whatever, but he kind of like mini puked some of it out, and then he had like kind of hunch over because he was struggling not to vomit as this is going on behind the announcers.
Oh
wow,
that's so embarrassing. Tries to look like a boss.
It wasn't like anything. It wasn't like a real like serious puke, but it was almost like he just kind of spit out his beer. But then after that, you could tell like he was struggling not to like,
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good. There
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
So close.
There you go. You're on TV, Jimmy.
Yeah, congratulations.
Well, we started this whole conversation off with a rageful incident, woman throwing a hot bunch of soup at the cashier. And now we're going to start talking about what was picked as the top thing that will fill us with rage. We're all about the rage today, apparently. So that's what we're bringing to you. I'll tell you all about the top thing that fills us with rage at 7:47 on The Rock.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. He's here right now and has agreed to answer more of your questions about bankruptcy. If I call Travis, will I actually see him or someone who works for him?
Absolutely. When you come in to see my office, when you first call in, my staff will try to help you with any basic questions that you have. I can give you a call back, but they'll usually try to schedule you for a free consultation with me, the attorney, and I'll meet with you personally. We'll talk about the basics of your case, and I'll take you through a question and answer session that an interview that usually lasts about 30 minutes. We'll get the basics of your financial situation. I can answer your questions, and we can talk about whether bankruptcy makes sense, your non-bankruptcy options, and how bankruptcy could affect you, what the process is.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com. Thanks for listening.
Kickstart summer at Lowe's with Memorial Day savings on major appliances like the Smart Whirlpool Top Load Washer featuring the 2-in-1 removable agitator in a color you'll only find at Lowe's. Take it out for bulky items, leave it in for a more thorough clean. You can customize any load, plus skip steps with the Load and Go dispenser. Simply add detergent once and skip the refills. Memorial Day savings start now at Lowe's. Shop in-store or online today.
Grandma, we miss you.
Come here, kids. It's so good to see you again. Grandma and I have to catch up. Why don't you play in the other room for a bit?
Okay.
It's good to see you again, Mom. We all missed you.
I'm sorry it took so long. I lost a lot to my gambling problems, but I'm happy to have my life back with you.
We are too, Mom.
If gambling is creating a problem for you, call the Washington State Helpline at 1-800-547-6133 or visit evergreencpg.org.
Take the next step toward the career you want, be it business, cybersecurity, healthcare, or more. UMGC can help you get there. No application fee when you apply by August 31st. Visit umgc.edu, certified to operate by Chev.